I'm going to be ranking the best budget cards in NBA 2K23. My team, we have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 25 of the best budget cards in the game. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite budget cards in my team right now, and let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. But looking at the first budget card here is going to be Amethyst Anthony Simons. I would say he's probably going to be in that B tier category. He's a shooting guard, point guard, 6'3" with a 6'9" wingspan, and he's going to be really elite at going to the rim, having a 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical, and he's going to be a very good offensive budget card. 86 3 ball, 85 mid-range. He's going to be decently fast, 89 speed, 89 acceleration, and he also does have that Hall of Fame limitless takeoff badge. So I will say, I mean, he does have a pretty good jump shot as well, and he does have the best dribble style in MJ dribble style, and does have the best leaner in the normal leaner. So for me, Anthony Simons would be in that B tier category. Also, guys, my budget range is going to be around 10 to 25,000 MT. Some cards might even be cheaper than 10,000, but the highest I'll go for budget cards is going to be 25,000. I think with how easy it is to make MT this year, I would think anything under 25,000 MT is going to be considered budget. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys consider as your budget range? But looking at the next Amethyst card here is going to be Mo Bamba. I would say Bamba probably going to be in that A tier category. He's honestly one of the best budget big men in the game, maybe even the best. Like, he's 7 foot with a 7'10" wingspan. He's got a great player model in game. He's got a really nice wingspan. And then stats wise, I mean, he's got an 85 3 ball with actually a really good jump shot. Like, this jump shot, super easy to green with, going to be one of the better big man jump shots in the game. Speed wise, yes, might be a little bit slow, but I mean, 75 speed, 75 acceleration is definitely pretty good. And he's also going to be a great defender, having a 92 block, 84 interior defense, and he's going to be a great finisher around the rim, having an 85 driving dunk, 85 standing dunk. And then defensively, his Hall of Fame anchor, which is probably going to be, for a center at least, the best Hall of Fame badge you could have, at least defensively. So for me, Mo Bamba going to be in the A tier category. Another A tier big man is going to be Jarrett Allen. I think it's actually a pretty close debate of who you prefer at the center spot. I think Jarrett Allen has always been the best budget big man in the game for a while, but now that Mo Bamba came out, I think it's really close, because Jarrett Allen is 6'10", so he's 2 inches smaller. He also has 5 inches less on his wingspan. Speed wise, they're going to be about the same. Jarrett Allen has a higher 3 ball and probably the better release, and I would say Jarrett Allen maybe is the better defender. So I do think it's really close between Jarrett Allen and Mo Bamba, but I would say they're definitely both going to be in the A tier category. Looking at Bruce Bowen here, I would say he's probably going to be in C tier. He used to be one of the best budget cards in the game, still definitely very solid, but gonna have to put him in that C tier spot. Talking about Diamond Caruso, I would say he's definitely going to be at least in the A tier category. I mean, because he's better than Anthony at the point guard spot. So I do think Caruso going to be in the A tier category. He used to be definitely in my S tier category. If you guys don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 budget cards in the game. So I don't think Caruso is going to be a top 5 budget card anymore. He used to be. I do still think he's a really good budget card. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'4" with a 6'5" wingspan. He's going to give you some elite defense, having a 90 perimeter, 91 lateral quickness, 90 steal, also having a 74 interior defense and an 81 block. Makes his card a super well-rounded defender, also pretty good on the offensive end. I just think there's so many better budget point guards in the game that we'll talk about later in the video. Talking about Amethyst John Collins, I would say he's going to be in C tier. Nothing too crazy about the card. I think he's a solid budget power forward, going to be in my C tier spot. Talking about Diamond DeJounte Murray, I'm going to be another A tier budget card. I think him and Caruso are going to be very similar and very close considering of who you guys like. So I think DeJounte and Caruso really comes down to preference. I like DeJounte a little bit more, so I'd say he's a little bit better than a guy like Caruso. Talking about Amethyst Poku, now this might sound crazy, but I think Poku could potentially be the best budget card in the game. I don't think that that's crazy to say either. You guys can let me know what you guys think about Poku, but this card is an absolute beast, man. He's 7 foot and can play the small forward and power forward position. He's got a 7'3" wingspan, but just think about that at the small forward position, and it's not like he's slow. He's got 84 speed, 84 acceleration, which is faster than most, small forwards in the game around his, Amethyst range. He's also got a good jump shot, 82 3 ball, 82 mid range. His jump shot's on quick timing. He's got the MJ dribble style, the best dribble style in the game, and he's also got the normal leaner as well. On a 7 foot small forward, yes, I know his defensive stats aren't great, but it's still, yes, they're yellow, but they're still 78 interior defense, 78 perimeter, 78 lateral quickness, 80 block. The only bad defensive stat he has is a 62 steal, but other than that, I mean, his badges are pretty good for gold and silver. He's got 15 on gold, 19 on silver. his one Hall of Fame badge going to be chased on artists as well, helping him out on the defensive end. So I think Poku is definitely going to be a top 5 budget card, and you could maybe even consider the best budget card in the game. Talking about Amethyst, not Anthony Simons, talking about Amethyst Dennis Simmons Jr., he's going to be on the same tier as Anthony Simmons. He's going to be in that B tier category. I think they're both, very similar point guards. It's almost like DeJounte and Caruso comparing to Dennis Smith and Anthony Simons. I think it's really preference of who you would rather. I think Dennis is a little bit better than Anthony, so I would say they're both going to be in that B tier category though. Talking about Diamond De'Aaron Fox, I'm pretty sure he's going to be an S tier, but I'm just going to keep him in the A tier category for now. I do like him more than a guy like I do like Fox more than a guy like DeJounte and Caruso as well. He's just going to be a lot faster and just fits the meta a little bit more in my opinion. So Fox going to be in the A tier category. Talking about Amethyst Giannis, is it crazy to say that he's also going to be in the A tier category? I mean, this Giannis card is an absolute beast. I mean, maybe it's a B tier is more fair, but he's still got, one of the best player models in the game. He's 6'11", 7'4" wingspan, can play that small forward power forward position, I should say. And then stats wise, I mean, he's going to be super well rounded, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, great all around defensive stats, super good at going to the rim. Like, I would say this Amethyst Giannis card still going to be in the A tier category. Talking about Diamond Rudy Gay, now he's probably going to be the most expensive card on this list. He's going to be about 25,000 MT, so right at the top of my budget range, but he's definitely going to be in the top 5 budget cards. I mean, he's an absolute elite small forward, like definitely the best card on this list, so I'd say he's going to be in the S tier category. Talking about Diamond George Gerving, he probably will be in my S tier category. I'm not exactly sure. That's why I throw a lot of these guys in A tier, because I'm not exactly sure who's going to be in that S tier category, but I will say George Gerving is an absolute beast. Just came out in the new Ice promo. Like these Ice and Fire promo, like if you look at the top of my list, right, we got 3 Fire promo cards, we got an Ice promo card, and we got 2 Ice promo cards. Like a lot of these promo cards, that we've gotten season 3 have some really good budget cards in them, especially from season 3, like I said. So George Gerving, he's going to be a shooting guard small forward, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. I mean, stats wise, this card is super elite. Like great defender, 90 steal, 93 lateral quickness, 90 perimeter. Also having an 84 interior defense is really nice. He's going to be super fast, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, good at going to the basket, 80 driving dunk, 90 vertical. Like this card is just super well rounded, 90 ball handle, 92 speed with ball, and does have actually a pretty decent jump shot. So I would say honestly, George Gerving going to be in my A tier category. Talking about Jared Walls. Talking about Gerald Green, I think he's going to be in B tier. He's definitely a solid shooting guard, but not on the same level as, George Gerving or some other shooting guards we'll talk about later in the video. Looking at Diamond Hito, I would say he's probably going to be high B tier. I think you can maybe throw him in that A tier category. He would definitely be low A tier, but I think high B tier is going to be a fair spot for the card. He is a 6'10" small forward with a 6'11" wingspan, but this year, I just really do not like this jump shot. Maybe you guys do down below. You can let me know if you like Hito's jump shot, but this jump shot for me is absolutely terrible. But stats and badges wise, I mean, he's got Hall of Fame limitless range, catch and shoot, claymore, corner specialist. He can knock down threes. Just that jump shot for me really isn't the best. So Hito Turkoglu, still an amazing budget card, going to be in that high B tier. Looking at Amethyst, Robert Horry, I would say he's probably going to be in C tier. Not a bad budget card. He's definitely not as good as he used to be, because when this card first came out, he was definitely the best budget card in the game, but now we've just got so many other budget cards that are way better. Talking about Amethyst Kelly Oubre Jr., I would say he's going to be in B tier, very similar to a guy like Gerald Green. I think they're both going to be amazing shooting guards. They're both 6'7", both really elite going to the basket, and going to be solid defenders as well. So I'd say Kelly Oubre and Gerald Green both going to be in that B tier category. Another B tier card here is going to be Lance Stevenson. Now I love this Lance Stevenson card. I think he's an amazing budget card for about 10 to 15,000. I just think there's some better shooting guards in the game, like a guy like George Gerving for a budget price at least. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'5", with a 6'10" wingspan. He's not going to really do anything too crazy on the court. He doesn't really excel at anything necessarily. I mean, he does have 90 speed, 92 acceleration, which is really nice, but he isn't like a great 3-point shooter. He isn't like a great elite defender. He's solid on the defensive end. He can knock down threes, and he's going to be decent at going to the rim as well. So a very good overall card. I think he's going to be in that B tier category. Talking about Amethyst Karis LeVert. Now, this is an interesting one because I do think LeVert is an absolute beast. I'm going to go B tier. I think you could maybe even consider throwing him in that A tier category, because if you guys don't know, like this Karis LeVert card is, I know he's only an Amethyst, but he's really good for an Amethyst. Small forward shooting guard, 6'6", with a 6'10" wingspan. I mean, defensively going to be amazing. He can knock down threes. Other than that, though, he's just going to be a really good two-way shooting guard. So yeah, I think B tier is probably going to be fair for a guy like Karis LeVert. Talking about Diamond Marbury, I would say he's definitely going to be in my S tier category. Out of everybody me in A tier, at least for the point guards. I like him more than Caruso, like him more than DeJounte, and like him more than Fox as well. So for me, I'm gonna throw Marbury in as the top 5 budget card in the game. Looking at Diamond MPJ, I think he's fallen off a little bit. I think he's probably either going to be high B tier or low A tier. I'm going to go high B tier, probably one of the better cards in B tier right now. Him, Hito, Lance, Karis LeVert, probably honestly ranked in this order is kind of how I would go my B tier. I'm not actually ranking them, you know, in each tier, but honestly, B tier is probably somewhat how I'd rank them. Maybe something like this, you know, kind of put Gerald Green over a guy like Anthony Simmons. So I'd say my MPJ, though, going to be in the B tier category. And this one might be a little bit shocking. I'm going to go Diamond Obi Toppin in A tier. I think Obi Toppin is actually a really good budget card that I feel like not that many people are talking about because his jump shot's actually really elite, and that's what makes him one of the better budget power forwards in the game. He's 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan. I mean, stats wise, isn't going to be anything too crazy. Is going to be really elite at going to the rim though. 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical, has Hall of Fame aerial wizard, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, and like I said, that jump shot super quick and going to be very easy to green as well. So for me, Obi Toppin going to be in the A tier category. Talking about Amethyst, is it Quentin Richardson? I think that's how you pronounce it. I think he's very solid at the shooting guard spot. Going to be in my B tier category. Talking about Amethyst, Robert Williams, I think he's also going to be another B tier card, and then Vucevic is going to be in my C tier. I'm trying to think if I can move any cards down from B tier into C tier. I'm thinking about maybe doing this. I'm probably going to move Dennis Smith and Anthony Simons down to C tier. Definitely going to be the best cards in C tier, but I don't think they're on the same level as these guys in B. And let me know in the comment section down below, from everybody in A tier, which 2 cards would you guys move up into the S tier category? Because like I said, I like to have my top 5 budget cards in the S tier category. So first one definitely for me is going to be George Gervin. He's going to be a top 5 budget card. And then after that, I think it's a really close debate. If you want to go for a big man, I think it's between Mo Bamba and a guy like Obi Toppin. I think you could also go De'Aaron Fox. Man, this is a tough one. I'm not exactly sure, honestly, who to go. Like, I think everybody in this A tier category could definitely be in the S tier, but I think I'm going to lean towards Fox because I like Fox more than DeJounte and Caruso. I think he's better than Giannis and Obi. He's better than Jared Yeah, I'm going to go Fox. I'm going to go Fox on my S tier category. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below what 2 cards would you guys move from A tier up into S tier, and let me know what you guys would change about the tier list in general. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.